Hello and welcome to another episode of 20,000 Leagues Under the Internet. I'm your very serious host and captain this week, Harlan Spinks. Joined with me, as always, are John Carr and Kyle Luck.
Welcome.
Hello. Welcome to our show.
It's instantly turned into an NPR radio show bit.
Ooh, we can do that. Let's do that. Lean into it.
Welcome to our undersea laboratory where we archive all of the internet's greatest memes, phenomena, cultures, and more. Today is going to be a very special day. How is everybody feeling in the studio?
Wait, can I do my intro really quick?
Oh, yeah. Let's all do an intro.
Okay.
Welcome to Not So Fresh Air with Terry. That's gross.
That was good.
Welcome to 20,000 Leagues.
Yeah, we don't need another one.
Please go to our YouTube, our TikTok, our Twitter. I guess it might not exist much longer. Instagram, and check out all our content. Please like and subscribe. We are just pumping this stuff out for you.
Out of our bodies.
Well, Kyle is pumping something out of his body.
I'm secreting the lines, the thoughts, the feelings, and the smells, only for my benefit.
Now, what does a secreted feeling look like?
It looks like what you see approaching your television this evening. Do not adjust your television set.
Did you guys hear about the guy that ate 40 chickens over the course of 40 days in Philadelphia?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Hey, did you guys hear about this one?
I fucking did. I heard about this today.
I was at the mall the other day, and I heard about this guy.
Yeah, you heard about this guy?
For 40 days.
You heard about this?
He ate 40 chickens.
It's fucking crazy. This guy ate 40 fucking chickens in public. It's crazy.
He completed the 40-day 40 chicken task gauntlet.
I was gonna say, is that a TikTok challenge?
I'm wondering why it was 40. Can we talk about that? Do you get into that?
Yeah, well, so
Biblical.
I have
Gotta be biblical.
I have a Vice article. Yeah, the burning bush and the man that ate 40 chickens.
It's gotta be biblical. Gotta be.
So his name is where's his name? Alexander Tominsky. He just one day ate a full chicken and said he felt very powerful.
Yep.
I mean, that's a lot of calories, my man.
He said
you're inserting the entire life into you. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, I just ate one chicken and then felt something good, so it just seemed right to just do it.
Taking that Nike approach, I love it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it started out on the pier that it ended on. I don't believe it did.
God, that's ominous. What?
Yeah.
He said, at first I would take a picture, and after 10 days it felt so powerful, and there was something electric with what I was doing. So I decided to start sharing it with the world. So he started putting up flyers around Philadelphia. I'm gonna send it to you.
This was the photo. I saw a photo of a tree with the flyer on it, and then the background was him sitting there at the table.
I sent it in the video chat box. So it just says, come watch me eat an entire rotisserie chicken. November 6th will be the 40th consecutive day that I have eaten an entire rotisserie chicken. 12 o'clock noon, the chicken will be consumed on that abandoned pier near Walmart. This is not a party. So these started.
Speak for yourself, my man.
Yeah, dude. The foreshadowing in that statement is pretty funny because after on the 40th day, when he finally finished all of the chicken murder,
wrong, or am I just dumb? Is that how you spell rotisserie?
I feel like it's missing an S or an R. I can't be sure.
I don't know.
So this is the party. This is the not party that happened on the 40th day. A crowd gathered around him to watch him finish eating this chicken. People were chanting, "Eat the chicken!" Filming him. They had signs.
He's got like a Beats pill over his head, just in triumph.
Cheering in triumph. So obviously,
just chicken giblets all over his beard.
It's disgusting. I saw a TikTok video of it, And there's one point where he's sitting there looking relatively defeated, and yes, chicken bits all in his fucking beard, and he just continues.
I mean, even in the main picture of this flyer, he looks bummed. He looks like he's not having a good time.
Remember that he said he felt powerful. He doesn't have to feel good. He just needs to feel
powerful is neutral.
Yeah, I guess. Well,
it could be.
Just because you feel powerful doesn't mean you're happy. You know,
that's also true. People need to come down there and see it.
Yeah, but
I mean,
but come they did.
I mean, if nothing else, is a support system for his heart to give out, and at least somebody can call an ambulance.
Yeah, I am glad that he didn't do more than. I mean, 40 is a lot. Like, I would assume it would be like a 30, you know, like a month long. But this is a month and 10 days.
Yeah,
of chicken eating.
This 40 thing, like John says, gotta be biblical. Gotta be biblical. Can't think of any other reason.
Maybe we get a word in with him.
Leave a comment down below.
Yeah, need to know. Also, was anyone there? Where was this? Sorry?
Philly.
This was Philadelphia, on an abandoned pier.
Philly now. He's filled. Damn it, this is a bad joke.
Well, I was going to say there were a lot of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia jokes.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like there's one that there's an edit of the video of him with, I don't know, it's the beet spill in his hand, not the carcass of the chicken.
God,
the gang
so bad.
The gang eats an entire rotisserie chicken for 40 days. But yeah, this got picked up by mainstream news. Like I said, I only saw one video of this guy eating these chickens. Everywhere else is the New York Times, Vice, Newsweek, which is really odd. I only heard about
it this morning, which is the 8th. Was today he completed it today? Oh, number 6.
two days ago, yeah.
Number 6. Yeah, so...
There's not a lot of other news going on, so
the photo I saw was magnificently framed, where he's still sitting down, and he's also quite svelte, I must say, considering what he's doing. But you can see him sitting, and he looks like, I can't believe I just fucking did it. Like he had just completed it.
Is it the photo that looks like a Renaissance painting? Like the framing is perfect? Because that's what I saw.
The framing is on the left. That's the thing that's in like focus or kind of out of focus is a post with a flyer attached to it, and then in the back is him sitting there with exactly how he looks with the Beats pill there with that the sleeveless undershirt. That's what we call them, I think.
Yeah, we don't call them the WB word.
We do not. The Warner Brothers shirt. So he's sitting there, just looking like I've done it, I've completed it, and everyone just surrounding him, standing with their phones out. Like, once again, it feels like that Britney Spears South Park episode, which I know you guys didn't know what I was talking about last time, but
no, I did.
So I still don't.
Yeah, I mean, this is much more positive.
Yeah.
This is a group of people coming together for an absurdist cause, and I love my absurdism.
No, it's great. It's fantastic.
Do you think that he still feels powerful when he has to poop?
I mean,
I can't imagine an entire rotisserie chicken a day does wonders on your plumbing.
Well, I mean, in general, protein farts are the worst farts there are.
I'll challenge you at cauliflower farts.
Yeah, fiber and protein are pretty bad.
Counterpoint.
Not much fiber. Not much fiber in this meal. That reminds me. There was an article I was reading that said he didn't have sides or anything to go with it. So, and some parts of a rotisserie chicken are pretty dry and nasty. And I don't know why that was a detail. They were like, there were no sides to be found. And it's like, why?
It's not a container of mashed potatoes
or mac and
gravy.
cheese.
It's interesting because you would expect someone like Joey Chestnut, who's a fucking glizzy guzzler god, to get into this kind of thing. Like other meats.
See, but he is a professional. He has sponsors. He makes money doing what he does.
You know what? You're right. Michael
He doesn't
Phelps
give it away for
mixing
free.
business with pleasure.
Yeah.
Michael Phelps does some fucking hopping and go, you know what? I'm going to do fucking javelin toss today. No, he doesn't fucking do that.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Joey Chestnut found his niche, which is hot dogs. Maybe Alex.
Stay in your lane, Joey.
Yeah, Alex Tomit, don't come after the chicken man.
Are we threatening Joey Chestnut?
I want, you know what? Here. They should be pitted against each other. in a
Sure. I'm all ears.
battle royale where they each eat their chosen food.
Okay.
And I guess it would have to be weighed by like pound to make it fair.
God, yeah, terrible. I mean, I would watch only to hear the introductions.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
This would be on ESPN where the N stands for no.
So that's Alex Tominski's great achievement of the human spirit and will.
Yes, awesome.
An incredible
Yes.
man who went viral.
Triumph over evil.
Triumph over evil. Those goddamn chickens. The other thing I wanted to talk about, like I said, this is old news, but it's very funny to me, is that Matt Gaetz, I guess back in September, so it's not that old, he joined Twitter.
I thought September
Or
was in the
Twitch.
future.
I'm sorry, Twitch. Matt Gaetz joined Twitch.
Yes, dude. Okay.
And it went about as well as you would think it would. I think he had his initial Twitch stream had like 6 people or 6 views. And then the subsequent ones, because he's done a couple, I believe, peaked at 6 views, but people were sending the ASCII Among Us characters and like Pepe, the frog characters. Somebody sent a Shrek ASCII. Now, ASCII, Kyle, do you want to explain to anybody
I don't
listening
know what these things are.
that ASCII is?
I've never been on a Twitch.
No, I mean just the emojis that exist within Twitch.
It's ASCII is ASC 2. It's
Okay, I've seen that everywhere, and I just go, yeah, I see that, and I just move on. I have no idea what that is.
it's where you'd use regular characters to type out
like make a big ass image.
A big ass image with normal
okay.
text images. So that was what was going on in his stream chat. So just filling up the
God.
fucking screen
With
with
6 people?
Pepe saying cock and Shrek faces over and over and over again.
Wow.
People were asking questions like, what is your favorite way to traffic minors across state lines for sex?
Really just going for it.
This one
Damn.
is a giant penis in ASCII. Somebody says, are you guys worried about your kids driving home during rush hour? It can get kind of crazy out there. Thankfully, brave folks like Matt are fighting to keep our roads safe. Google Matt Gaetz minor traffic to learn more.
That was what.
That was a long walk to get to a fantastic end.
Yeah.
That line is what got me, as what showed up for me to like that's what I saw when I saw this. Like people were writing this.
Yeah, so he's trying to talk about the news and shit while things like Matt Gaetz traffics minors repeated over and over again.
Awesome. So good.
Yes, it's pretty incredible. And this happened, I guess in September, so it's not crazy old.
I don't know how to describe this, guys, but that dude's face looks like a lunchbox to me.
Yeah.
Something about
I
it.
completely understand what that
It's
means.
so
yes.
weird, but it looks like a lunchbox.
It has the same mass as a lunchbox. It takes up the same amount of space.
Yeah,
in...
and the art is like Street Sharks or something. It's kind of hard to describe.
But don't besmirch.
Oh, I know,
Street
but
Sharks,
I think it's
my
just,
man.
I think it's the
It's the
grins.
jaw. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happened. And I don't know. I think when I put this in my catch of the week, I went to go find his Twitch channel. I don't think he's been continuing to do this.
No, that got shut down real
I
quick.
don't know
I think
why.
it was less than a.
Yeah.
I think it was lived for less than a week.
Yeah. So, but I think that the channel is still there, and you can go
Who on
watch his
team
streams.
was like, this is a great idea for you. This is going to turn your image around.
Clearly,
you know who-
someone who has no idea how Twitch works or what it is.
You want to know why they probably fucking did it? Because AOC had such a fucking smashing
That's
success.
Kyle, you are 100% right.
Someone's like, we'll show him.
Because so she went on with another streamer to play Among Us, however long ago that was.
Yeah, his name is the dude with Corpse or something. The dude with the super deep voice.
Corpse was there. Hassan Piker was there.
Yep.
And there's a screenshot of Twitter interaction with Matt Gaetz that says, it's Hassan saying, "This is certainly what we needed on the platform." Matt Gaetz replies saying, "I agree. Thanks for tuning in, Hassan. Don't forget to subscribe," which is clearly
no idea who he is.
Well, it's clearly a bot. It's clearly an automated response.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
That too. Yeah.
And then Hassan replies, "We're already on to you," and it's a it's a Bloomberg article that says child predators use Twitch to systematically track kids. And then there's and then an image that says "the next day" from SpongeBob, and it's Congress in huge letters. Congressman Matt Gaetz joins Twitch underneath it.
Oh my god.
So just getting owned, dude, left and right. So this week's main topic, I want to talk about a meme, a man, a legend. His name is Andras Arato. You might know him better as Hide the Pain Harold. So let's dive in. So Andras was born in 1945 in Hungary. He worked as an electrical engineer and was a university lecturer in Budapest. He is married and has one son who is an architect.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes.
Architect of Pain.
Well, not yet. In 2001, what if it turned out he was like actually a murderer? That's where this ended.
Fuck.
Oh my gosh.
In 2001, a photographer got in touch after stumbling upon his holiday photos on social media. This is like, this is the funniest part about this, which is so much the internet, where you put a family photo out there and some guy,
and you get discovered. It's the Hollywood fucking dream, man.
I think this is how Jennifer Lawrence, was discovered. Like
As
just
a
walking down the
teenager?
street in New York. Yeah, the same fucking thing, man.
Somebody's like, "Kid, you got it."
You got
Instead, it was an old man who
You
looked
got the
very
thing.
uncomfortable.
I don't know how to describe the thing, but
Yeah.
you got it, kid.
I
that.
want to know what those original family photos looked like. Did he look as uncomfortable there, or did he look happier? And that was what.
Look, if the goal was like, "Oh my god, I've never seen anybody who looks
like that."
the way you do," I must photograph you.
Really good way to put it. I must capture this. No one.
I mean,
no one.
aside-
looks
No,
like
honestly,
this.
no one's gonna believe me that I've seen this.
You're
so.
you're like a cryptid. No one's gonna believe this.
It's like a Mona Lisa. Is he smiling? Is he sad?
That's true. Is he following me as I walk around the room? And, like, I'm seeing his eyes move with me. It's fucking crazy.
So this photographer reached out to him and just said, "Would you be interested in doing stock photography modeling?" I have a quote here from Andras, or we'll call him Harold.
Harold, yes, please.
In the course of 2 years, the photographer took several hundred photos and uploaded
Oh my
them
God.
to a stock photo website. Now imagine this from the perspective of a then 55-year-old man. Like, this must be so foreign a concept to you.
What is this? What year is this?
2001.
Oh yeah, this is like brand new internet stuff too.
Like the naivete that Harold must have had to be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Not-
that
like
wouldn't
he
happen
could have
anymore.
gotten trafficked so easily.
Yeah.
He goes on to say, after a quick Google reverse image search one day, the engineer, Harold, was shocked to discover that someone in America had picked up his photos, turned them into memes, and unleashed them online. Quote, "I never wanted to be a meme. I guess nobody wants to be a meme. It was a shocking experience. I wanted to stop it and erase all my pictures, but I realized that this wasn't possible."
Oh, that's
buddy.
So, the 67-year-old took the web by storm in the form of GIFs, images, and videos. People
Yes, he
gravitated
did.
toward his grinning face and seemingly fake smile, which was unperturbed by any dire circumstances he found himself in. I made a note here because as I was reading through the articles and taking these notes, I wrote that sentence and I was like, it reminds me like of the Everything is Fine comic come to life. Like the dog just
totally.
sitting
the
in
dog
a
in the
room.
burning house. Yeah.
No understanding of what's going on. Like this is that. It's the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Like the OG
earliest-
almost.
Yes. The earliest known archive thread where Harold first got attention, can be found on Face Punch forums. Does anybody know what this is? Because I had to look it up. So
I might do it. I'm gonna make a note. I'm gonna look into this.
So
this is up.
Get in there.
Kyle, do you might know? Do you know the game Rust? It was like that crafting survival game in first person.
Yeah, I never played it.
Yeah, so it's Face Punch is the studio that made Rust.
Oh.
And the only other game was a similar open world game that was like fucking a decade before. So they've made 2 games from what I found. Correct me if I'm wrong.
RuneScape?
Maybe.
Was it RuneScape?
Oh,
Okay.
maybe. That actually sounds like
It might be wrong, but it might be RuneScape.
Comment below.
Just fucking comment. Jesus.
So yeah, Face Punch had a forum on their website where people would talk about their games. It got posted there in 2011. On September 13th, Face Punch forum user Greenin72 posted the stock photos with the old man, originally from the site Dreams Time, due to pictures having the site's watermark on them. So that's who shot the photos.
Okay.
There's a quote from, I think, Harold. It took me about 5 years to accept the situation. Yeah, it's from Harold.
5 years?
But then
God.
I know, just sitting at home stewing about this, doing nothing.
With his coffee looking like this.
But then I said to myself, now that a brand has been built around me, I would be foolish not to use it.
Okay.
It was around this time that he revealed his
Spin
identity
it.
to the world and began embracing his newfound fame. Another quote, the guy from the meme is me. I'm a human being, I'm a living person, and since then it has been unstoppable. Now, I don't know what he's talking about is unstoppable. If he means
His
that
pain.
his pain has been unstoppable for 5 years.
It's only grown exponentially.
It's made him more powerful, a larger,
God.
it's like a snake eating its own tail.
Heavyweight Harold.
He's like, also, I ate 50 chickens in 50 days.
Come at me, bro.
So, October 23rd, 2011, a Facebook page for Hide the Pain Harold was created. Another one was created on January 1st of 2014. This one was titled Maurice, his alternate name, and has over 10,000 likes. On May 5th, 2014, Harold's stock photos inspired a lengthy tribute thread on 4chan's B board. Sorry, there's citation. I was confused.
Yes, on B. That's
And notable quotes from 4chan thread into a gallery post titled Hide the Pain Harold, which garnered more than 880,000 views in just 3 weeks. A YouTuber named ChinnyXD uploaded the story, narrated through text speech. On the very same day, Gig Atlas uploaded footage of Arato appearing on a Hungarian television game show. I found the link. It looks like it's probably from, I don't know, like the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. It's hard to tell when like foreign countries have game shows because it could be the fucking 60s and it could be the
Right,
90s. You can never tell with this shit.
camera quality, baby, and style. Styles come to different regions of the world at different times.
Yeah, so it looks like it's kind of a Jeopardy ripoff. It's got some pretty great set dressing. It's very sort of futurist, retro future shit going on.
There he is, right in the preview. I'm gonna venture a guess that is 1992.
Everyone's wearing beige for some reason.
Yeah.
More recently, though,
Maurice.
Maurice Inslee. He went on a trip to Manchester in 2018. An Instagram user named Fuck It, I'm a Robot posted a photo of Harold posing with a fan at a bar with a caption that said, "So my friend just met Harold tonight. Don't let your memes be dreams." Within 48 hours, the post gained 16,000 likes.
Don't let your memes be dreams, and jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
Shoot for the stars,
Wow.
guys.
I'm pretty sure that was literally a phrase that was copy and pasted all over the internet, like that complete phrase.
That's pretty great. The same day, another YouTuber, a Smil MF, uploaded a mini documentary video in which Harold, visits Manchester, England to watch a football game. In the coming days, articles about the video were published by Boing Boing and Manchester Evening News. So he is
Imagine starting the
rounds.
business. Imagine starting the business. I mean, like, what should we call it? We're gonna put all our money into it.
Yeah.
We're gonna go international with it, and we will call it Boing Boing.
When did Boing Boing start? Because that sounds early internet.
Once you start bouncing, it's just
Yeah.
you don't stop.
Oh, it was a zine in 1988. We are way
That
off
makes more
topic.
sense.
The same year, Harold hosted a Tedx talk in Kiev,
shit.
Ukraine.
Fuck up.
Yeah.
What did he
In
have to talk
in
about?
Ukraine?
How to
He
ride the wave?
he discussed the story of his life as a quote unquote meme hero, as well.
That's presumptuous.
It's not though. He knows exactly who he is.
He knows exactly what's going on.
That's so good.
As well as his career as an electrical engineer in Ukraine.
Sure.
The following year, in 2019, the presentation was uploaded to YouTube and received 580,000 views in 3 days.
Wow.
So,
Wow, must be nice.
with all of this,
Sorry.
with all of this fame and notoriety, you would assume he probably got paid, right?
No.
Yeah, you probably made fucking bank, dude.
Yeah.
He probably got what? Like, what do you guys want to? Well, I'm sure Harlan, you have the. Do you have an amount that he was paid for these
Bellagio
original stock
penthouse.
photos?
No, it never mentioned what he was paid for the stock photos. I'm gonna say it's hundreds of photos. He probably made like $200 for the day
Yeah.
that they shot him.
Yeah.
As someone that's done stock photos in the past,
He just signed away those rights in perpetuity.
yeah, they can do
John
whatever the
and
fuck
I-
they want.
John and I are stock photos, and I don't know about you, John, but I didn't know I was going to become a stock photo when it all went down.
Whoa! So you
yeah,
have a
I
similar
also-
story to Harold.
Yeah.
I mean, I also signed up for my photo being taken at one point and thought it was going to be used for Facebook, and it turned out to be on a billboard across the country. So Harold be hustling.
Yeah,
Harold is hustling.
Harold accidentally hustled. He
did.
got hustled.
Well, yeah. So initially, he didn't see any money from any of this shit. From his viral status, I'm sure he got paid for the photos. But after this, he was like, you know what? I need to reclaim my face, and devised a plan to take advantage of his situation, both financially, and he wanted to put a more positive spin, because what obviously happens with a lot of memes is people they kind of run the gamut in terms of what people are putting in your mouth to make you say in memes. So he
Yeah.
wanted to try and turn that into a more positive thing.
Interesting. You know what's weird? I think I must have experienced that thought process at some point, like recognizing like, wow, this guy's saying something really horrible. I don't know who he is, but you know, but
Yeah.
it's like if you
It's just like top text, bottom text memes.
yeah, it's like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
humanity of these things. I watch like videos on Reddit every day of people doing the worst shit and their faces in it. And I watch it and move on. But if I don't know that person, but if I knew that person, I'd be like, what the hell?
Well, like,
Like,
yeah,
it's-
the other, like, we so easily, I mean, essentially dehumanize these people that we don't know into objects.
Yeah, it's like you'll never meet them. You'll never see them. They're just
Yeah.
a tool for you. It's
Well, we
fucking
talked about,
crazy.
what's her name? The psycho girlfriend?
Yeah, OAG.
Yeah,
overly obsessive. What's her fucking
Girlfriend.
name? Overly attached girlfriend.
Overly
Yeah.
attached girlfriend. It's a similar thing, right? Or that guy that looks like super stoned out of his mind. Like, that is the most embarrassing fucking photo, because I'm sure he doesn't look that bad in real life. But
You talk about the dude
goddamn,
who's like, man, what about those cats with
Scumbag.
hands?
Yeah.
Oh, Scumbag Steve, not the stoner dude who's like,
I don't know what
describing
the
things.
names of those ones are. It could be either. It could.
Scumbag Steve for sure.
So yeah, it's really weird to be a meme, I would assume. Yeah.
Yeah. Just a moment of silence to wax philosophical about an unintentional thing happening to you. I mean, we talked about it with the like Morbin time thing, like where like it truly is a ripple in the internet becomes a wave, and to like some people they have no fucking idea.
Yeah,
you know, like
And now-
unless you're
Techno
an actual
Viking.
image.
Yeah, and now compound that with like an elderly man who has very
No
little
concept of the internet or
Yeah.
photo licensing.
But he began to manage all of this himself, or well, he thought he could in his from his home computer in Budapest. He soon realized, though, that this was going to be a huge undertaking, as everybody, it turned out, wanted him for actual commercial features.
Of course.
So he
Get
got a
one hot.
manager, and he says, quote, "We are working hard to create a positive image behind the face because in the beginning there were rude and disgusting memes. Once I embraced it, like, yes, this is me, we wanted to make it more positive."
For him, honorable.
Yes, and he's been with this Hungarian talent manager for 5 years now.
So Hide the Pain Harold hires Hide the Money Manny to jumpstart his reframe his commercial career.
Cook the books, Bill.
Yeah.
So once he hired this manager, obviously this brought a lot more of these legitimate jobs. He has since starred in a Coca-Cola ad in Hungary, an Enzo spot in Brazil, which I think is a clothing company. I couldn't fucking figure it out.
Enzo?
Enzo, E-N-Z-O. I tried to look into it.
Yeah, I think it's a denim company.
Most recently, a tongue-in-cheek campaign by Vodafone Italy, which is actually, it's a pretty decent photo. Like, they use his talents like perfectly.
Like I
Face
said,
recognition.
Unique, man. I've never seen anybody look like
Again,
you.
fucking, we've got Bigfoot, the Mothman, and Hide the Pain Harold. What are
Yeah.
these things?
It's pretty good, Kyle.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
So,
trying it out.
I actually have his website, which if you guys want to cruise through this really quick, you can see it's literally just a tiled website that has all of his jobs.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
This is probably going to be bad for the audio listener, but it has all of the listings of all of. He did an ad for Lad Bible, Krello. I don't know what half of these are
my
because they're all
gosh.
like Eastern European brands.
You guys,
Yeah.
his face kind of just looks like this sound to me.
Yes. Or just a muffled scream. That's perfect. There we go.
That?
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah, he has his website, and if you click on the sidebar menu icon, he has a little icon of his face at the top. A little clip art.
The shop is unavailable.
No. Well, we'll have to get a hold of him.
Whoever the artist that did this they really captured it.
Captured
they
the
did.
essence of Harold.
Yeah, they really did.
Booking.
So yeah,
fellas. We can just make an
my
email.
God, dude,
We can
you know
make it
what?
happen.
I
Is he on
bet
Cameo?
we could. I bet
What if
we
he's on
could get him to
Cameo?
do an ad for us.
No, he's not.
If we did,
What,
that
I mean,
would
what would he
be-
do? He would just have to sit there.
Yeah, that's what you get him to do. That's literally what all of the ads have him do.
So we have him come on the pod. We pay the probably $35 it takes to get
Whatever.
him.
This
We
is
never
now
need
a
to get him
Blue
in the door.
Skies pitch meeting, everybody. What
Yeah.
do we get him
And we have
to
him.
do?
We have
Welcome
him
to
as our
Shark Tank.
fourth mic
Uh-huh.
on here.
But
We send
he
him a
doesn't
package. We
say
send him a
anything.
podcasting package to Hungary, and we get him all set up. We got a light, we got a ring light, we got a mouse, everything, and we get him on. We're so excited. Finally, after months of preparation, here he is. Hide the Pain Harold. He says nothing for 40 minutes.
I love that. I legitimately fucking love that idea.
We just do the show, and he's just there.
Yeah, we pay him for
Yeah.
45 minutes of his time.
Also,
YouTube exclusive.
John, you kind of caught my ear with a phrase you said, and I kind of like the idea of this. Maybe we can do this in the future, guys. We're just spitballing live, okay? This is all staying in. John, you said the fourth mic, and I would love to do a series called The Fourth Mic under this network of 20K and Bird Bar, where there's just a fourth person like that gets put in the fucking hot seat that we like grill or interview, like
someone who's never listened to the show.
It's called The Fourth Mic, baby, and it's like every week it's like who's gonna be the fourth mic this week, and you get there, and you get them in there, and then we just fucking just join the show, baby. Here we go.
See how you do. Trial by fire. I will say one stipulation that I would have for having Harold come in is the only sound I want to hear from him is
just every now and again into the mic.
Yeah, just breathing. I just want to hear him breathing.
That sounds like a sound effect on your like a board.
It really does, dude. So Harold has been getting a lot of work. As we know, internet memes kind of have been crossing over into legitimate brand campaigns. We talked about this with Horny Brand Twitter. Basically taking memes and just running with it to sell burgers. So this is just more of that.
And only burgers. That's it. That's been the whole ploy the entire time. Big Meat is out to sell to you with meme heroes.
The mainstream media is only concerned with moving meat.
They want to. Big Beef is out to fill your mouth.
I was about to make a joke about the Bite Labs episode, and I just had this flash of like a web diagram of all of the weird topics we've talked about and how they all kind of intersect and connect, and my brain almost like overheated.
Yeah.
Trying to like go, wait, and then we could make a connection to this too from that episode, and I was like, I gotta stop or I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
And you know what?
Yeah, it's a hard shutdown for you.
It all connects back to Norman.
Oh, it always comes
the
back to
psychopathic
Norman.
AI. Yeah.
So I have another quote here. We were thinking about iconic smiles. Sorry, this is just so crazy. What are the other iconic smiles?
Sure, let's talk
Mona
about
Lisa.
them. Got a gallery for me,
Mona
boy?
Lisa, sure.
Sure.
We were thinking about iconic smiles that we would use for the commercial, and Harold was the first and the only one that we wanted. Says
They're
Pietro.
like Julia Roberts. Nah. Like we need
both the top and bottom of the list.
This is from Pietro Borghi, account
he's both.
executive at We Are Social. Continuing the quote, he can make a bigger impact because he's famous for being himself. I mean, that's like such a generic.
But he's also not. Remember he was like
He's also a very handsome special boy.
It's a unique snowflake.
He was like, I'm not this person, but I'm gonna find.
I
a way to
hated
take
being
it back.
a meme. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Harold is relatively tight-lipped on what the future holds in the advertising world for him.
Sure.
He's joining the MCU, I'm sure.
Holy shit, dude! Oh my god! I want it to be like a cameo, like in Jurassic Park. I mean, it's not really a cameo, but like how it turned into a thing of the guy picking up the drinks and running just in the background. I just want it to be Harold, like a huge battle is going on, and a table. Totally unfazed, sitting there with his coffee.
The image that immediately popped in my mind was it's like, hey Cap, on your left.
It's Harold.
One of the portals opens and it's just Harold sitting there at his desk.
Just like looks up through the portal and then it closes up. Sorry about that. Wrong one. Wrong dimension. So this is the last quote I have from Harold. He says, "It's an unusual career to start as an engineer and end as a meme guy," he reflects. His thoughts
I agree, Harold, I agree.
a more true statement has never been uttered.
Yep.
And then his thoughts on meme culture are, quote, "Memes are a relatively new phenomenon. Actually, if you'll go see our meme episode, they are not, Harold. But in reality, it's as old as humanity. Only the media has changed. In ancient times, people told jokes in the pub and caricatures were printed in newspapers." Maybe he has actually listened to that
I was
episode.
like, wait, he just said they're new and then goes to refute his claim immediately after.
The only difference is that in the internet age, anybody can be a meme. And then it's true.
Is that inspiring or like a word of warning?
Yeah, I guess it depends on how you say it.
Be careful.
Anybody can be a meme.
Hey, anybody can be a meme. You can do it too.
So that's Hide the Pain Herald. Brief history. And I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this because he went through a roller coaster of emotions throughout this whole process.
What would you do if you found yourself in this position?
Oh, I would immediately capitalize on it. Immediately figure out how I make money from
Shopify
this.
store is open.
Making
t-shirts.
merch. Yes, 100%. Kyle? You're doing the thinker. I think you might have thoughts.
I think I might also lean into it, but I'm a fragile man in my mind, and I think I might crumble under the world scope of eyes on me, making comments about me.
Yeah.
I think I might suffer. But the money would be sick if I could find a way to monetize it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that I wouldn't feel that as well, having never experienced that type of pressure and notoriety, but the narcissist that exists within me would eat that shit up, dude. I think I would flip to being a bad, horrible person real quick. I'm actually legitimately worried about it. If this podcast goes anywhere, that I become a bigger ass than I already am.
Don't worry, we'll keep you in check as much as we can.
That's been our show. We
Harlan,
appreciate.
Did you promote everything episode of the show? I can't remember.
Yeah, we did.
Literally right after I said welcome to 20K.
Cool. Do you want to just? I guess we don't have to do it again.
Go do all those things I said again. Please leave a comment. Please share
rewind
this.
back to the timestamp.
Yeah, start again and do another full listen through.
Yeah.
Just to see if we made any mistakes.
On Spotify, just queue up a bunch of our episodes, turn the volume all the way down, and go to bed.
Yeah.
That works too. Anyway,
we honestly sound better when we're fucking muted.
And that's been our show. Good luck out there.
And everyone wanted to know which president was the true throat goat. And
Okay, I do remember this.
And they are all some sort of eldritch monsters of yore, right? She was also selling videos of her farting in the jar.
I hate this so much. I hate everything about this.
yeah.